If you're looking at scaling a business, resources are very important. So a question that we get asked often is, how do you scale without overextending resources? Now, what I will say is that the answer to this is going to depend on your risk profile. For someone like me, I'm not risk averse. I will take risk because financial accountability, responsibility, calculating, projecting, understanding the key performance indicators of how we drive the business to success. Those are areas that I focus on and I'm really strong in. If you're someone who isn't very analytical, you like to sell things, and that's how you're continuing to grow, you probably need to be a little bit further away from the risk profile line than someone like me. So with resources, managing growth, one of the key pieces of advice I would have for you is to start looking at what the future is and start budgeting and forecasting how that information comes together. So a key element of this for me would be creating a forecast, creating a budget, making sure that gets into your regular financial meetings or into any of your operational meetings. Get that as a bit of a benchmark so that you can compare what's actually happening to the forecasted information. Because we're creating the forecast to demonstrate this is what the future looks like. This is how we're successful. When we actually compare the actual results to the budgeted results, it gives us an indication of whether or not we're on track. So when you think of managing your resources, we probably don't want to push it all the way down. We create a budget that's manageable, that everyone can help support, create. But then the key is to make sure that we're tracking our actual results to our budgeted outcomes as well. This shows us whether we're on track. This also shows us whether or not we've got the appropriate resources in place in order to accomplish those goals. So if you want to manage resources in the best way, you want to grow and scale in an accountable way, make sure you have a budget and a forecast. Make sure you're tracking it so that you can see if you're on pace to accomplish all of your goals.